Mhm. Hey, everybody. So, we're jumping back in with some more Starfield. It's been a minute. Too long, if you ask me. And we're jumping back in with our favorite, Rhona. Rhona Brooks, level 182. When we left off, she had just landed on Dazra, so we're getting the lay of the land at this point. And then I did want to mention Um, the title for the last video said "Picking the Wrong Sides" in Skyrim, not Skyrim, but Starfield, and I think I might have been just a little vague and maybe a little premature. And what I meant by what I was really getting at is the intent here is that we're going to work this particular playthrough um a little bit differently than how we normally would go. And what that means is normally, and then if you watch pretty much all of my playthroughs, my characters tend to be on the up and up, straight and narrow, and will never do something intentionally to hurt innocent folks. Well, the one thing that Shattered Space gives you is an option to make some pretty, in my opinion, some pretty effed up decisions, especially in the end. Now, there's a couple of points and a couple of quests that we have to make certain decisions on that more than likely we probably won't stray away from the up and up in killing a lot of innocent folks. But there is a decision, two major decisions, and I'll make sure when we finally ever get there to point them out and make sure that we are 100% aware of the of the of the choices and what the possible outcomes going to what the possible outcomes could be and repercussions could be. So we'll see. I gotta remember she has gravity wave. All right, let's go ahead and let's get things kicked in. We got to talk to these guys. All right, so we're going to talk to, we're going to read. As per the Council's request, an assessment of Ministry of Commerce operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to Halls of Healing in light of loss of both halls of authority and House Dual Kef residents. Emergency supply stores have been activated. Military and security personnel enlisted in protection and distribution of critical supplies, primarily medical and foodstuffs. Significant losses in both personnel and records have applied additional pressure to ministry operations. Asmak Dulkef, appointed elder of the House Dulkef, thus far limited engagement with day-to-day ministry activities. All right, so that's House Dulkef.
How may I assist?
In a minute, man, in a minute. All right, as per Council's request, an assessment of House Varun operations in the aftermath of the Citadel incident follows. All structures in the immediate vicinity of the scaled Citadel are gone, including the Halls of Authority. All major ministry operations have relocated and operating off of record backups and emergency supplies funding. Administrative personnel losses are still being totaled. Most key figures were present in the Citadel at the time of the incident and are presumed missing or dead. Science team hit hardest, Notable exception, Ekris Kaiser, on leave. Military and security forces heavily affected. Minimal personnel presence is being maintained within Dazra, with personnel being reassigned from outlying areas. Rumors of mass desertions are being actively countered. Supply chain disruptions have drained already low reserves. Ministry of Commerce is attempting to compensate by establishing new connections, but time delay will exacerbate already low stockpiles. Hey, man.
Welcome, Armiger. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
What's with all the houses?
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our three families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader.
Well, all right. Well, someone needs to start explaining.
I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time...
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived.
How long ago was this?
It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. but they had fallen apart.
And this vortex, what is that?
Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the vortex is the space between universes.
Ah, all right. And how do I fit into this?
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved.
Why do you want to save
Plan
someone who
had been
destroyed your
devised
city?
to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
All right. You know, I kind of like him.
You would speak with me?
Yes, I don't know if I have an attitude. Wait a minute, how am I? Oh, I'm starving. Okay. Man, I've been playing so much Fallout and Skyrim that it's hard to remember it's hard to remember the buttons. All right, so we want some alien broth, alien scramble, and some boba tea. Yeah, that's a breakfast of champions. Can I talk to you?
Yes? Did you require something?
All right, look. Did you know Sirach?
Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now.
How many people were on that station?
87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now. Many were some of the finest scientific minds House Varun had to offer. They will be remembered alongside those we lost here in Dasra.
And what's going to become of the Oracle now?
The Oracle's fate will be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand.
Yeah, you do. What can you tell me about Sirach?
Serac was a respected scientist, dedicated to the Great Serpent. They spent every moment engrossed in their work, a true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle.
All right.
Of course.
Where were you when the experiment went haywire?
I was outside the city, visiting a friend at his farm. We saw the flash of light from inside, and by the time we made it outside, you know, in that moment, I worried it was my fault. That I had somehow not been faithful enough, that I had not believed. I still find myself worrying that we are being punished, that we have affronted the Great Serpent in some way, and that this is our penance.
Mm-hmm. So what was it like before the experiment?
Oh, it was breathtaking. A true testament to the will of Jinan Varun and our faith in the Great Serpent. To have started from nothing and to have accomplished so much, I pray to the Serpent that we can someday reclaim all that we have lost.
Okay. Thank you. Now her, I really don't like. But I think I dislike her counterpart even more, but she bugs me. She bugs me. You guys will see. Just pure evil.
May the Great Serpent bless you.
So you seem extremely catty over the fact that I was allowed to become part of House Varun.
Don't take it personally.
Well, I do.
We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Malabor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am over it, I assure you.
Yeah.
It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward.
Bet that hurt to say. All right. So the High Council runs the houses under Varun?
No, it's complicated.
Not really, but okay.
Jinan Varun himself established the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can make it easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
The Speaker has supreme authority.
Okay.
He is the voice of the Great Serpent.
Okay, he's the
The
president.
houses each handle some function of daily life and are individually run by the elder of the house.
The governors. Okay.
Each of the houses also appoints a mediary to the High Council to inform and advise the Speaker.
Ah, the
It's a
representatives.
separate position from the elder, with a lesser degree of authority and prestige.
Right. Got it. So it works like the states in our political system. You have a president, you have representatives appointed for each state, i.e., house, and then you have a governor of each house, i.e., your whatever you call them. All right, makes sense.
So you must have a head for politics, or you're good at pretending. Either way, you will fit right in here.
No, I just unfortunately see all the crap that you guys are doing every day of my life. Okay, so
Serpent guide you.
yes, Serpent guide you too. All right, let's see what we got here. Harold Anaza has brought to my attention a disturbing matter. There has been discussion of eliminating the funding to maintain and preserve the Serpent's Path in the latest proposed budget. I find this surprising given the paltry amount requested and the significance of the location. It should be enough that the cave is a key piece of our shared heritage. Were it not for those caves, none of us would be here today. But if all goes to plan, in the coming months, we may be able to thank the Great Serpent himself for a new wave of recruits to our cause. The Serpent's Path may yet again be needed for its original purpose. I am confident that the Council will make the right decision, and if the funding cannot be secured, I would be more than happy to personally take a closer look at the budget to see what areas might be trimmed in order to free up funds. Anaska. That's saying, you know what? Figure it out. Or I'm gonna have to come in and step on some toes. As per the Council's request, assessment of Ministry of State Operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to keep in light of loss of both halls of authority and House Withal residents. Military security personnel recalled from many critical operations outside the city in order to bolster coverage for Dazra. Ongoing threat assessment of phantom phenomena. Tactics being adjusted to compensate. Additional security measures enacted in key locations as necessary. Significant operations underway to reassure public that the incident was isolated and they will be safe. Increased noted in public displays of opposition and defiance. Agitators have been detained and or removed as necessary. All right, she moonwalking for some reason. What's she doing? Okay. All right. I think we just okay. So now we're caught up. Talk to Ekris. All right, so we can get out of here. Andrasia?
I always enjoy these moments.
Okay.
We will speak again.
Yeah, we will. You know it. All right. It's down to Varun proper. Ah, right there. Dazra City.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Now, you see that? I saw a lot of people complain about that.
Nothing.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardship soon.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
This city, I can hardly understand what I'm seeing.
This is unreal. The view of the Citadel from this plaza was never so clear. So many buildings used to be in the way.
I don't see it. Where are you looking at? Is this one? Is that the Citadel? That is it, right there, isn't it? You got something to say?
Ah, it is a good day, yes? You are competent in a fight and pleasant to look at. What is not to love?
Oh, well. I just like to hear it once in a while.
Then I shall be sure to say it more often.
You do that, okay? All right, here we go.
May the serpent guard you.
Yeah. Don't threaten me.
Do you truly have shame? No shame at all.
All right.
What you
So
have done goes beyond disgrace.
we need to
It is
stop
morbid,
this
disgusting.
argument.
You should be hanging your head in shame, but instead here you are, acting like a common fool.
What? What do you want?
You're causing a scene, pal. Look, break it up. Nobody wants to hear this.
That is what I have been saying, but nobody listens to me.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent. I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables.
No, I
What I
can't.
cannot abide, however, is you attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within.
Oh, he'd be in the hospital removing my
I am not
foot
proud of.
from his butt.
I have never stooped as low as that.
That is awful.
I was drunk. I did not know.
Oh, that's
All
no
of those
excuse,
vases
Bob.
appeared the same.
No.
It is an urn, not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness.
Me
And I
too.
am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila. And I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhall, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do? There has to be another way.
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. In fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? No, what? Why? Why would I do this?
No, why not you? You seem capable and trustworthy.
Yeah, but I don't like you.
The true answer is because Amila has no one, family or otherwise, willing to be his second. He has burned every bridge there is to burn. He will have to resort to picking someone off the street regardless, so it may as well be you.
I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely for that.
All right. I'll need someone to show me the ropes, though.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
I see why
Family home is
Vasco
this
spoke
way.
to you.
It is not far.
You
We
seem
can discuss the
generous.
matters there. You will be working with me. As seconds, it is
Looks
our
like we
duty
got a
to
little
prepare for
side
the
business going on
and
here.
ensure fairness. I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable. It seems that after years of suffering Amila's embarrassments, Borhall has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel. I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution before it's too late.
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like. You want to eat it now?
See, these are dangers you face if you live over top of a bar.
Much to do. Do not let Amila break you down.
Hold on. Alright, I was supposed to follow her.
This is it. Shall we begin our duties?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Are you ready to discuss our roles?
Sure. Alright, I'm ready. Wait. Hold on. What's the second do again?
It is our duty to prepare for the duel by procuring weapons and preparing for any ceremonies, as well as ensuring a fair fight. Importantly, we are not expected to engage in any combat, unless, of course, we are staving off an ambush. In short, we are to guarantee that the duel proceeds without issue.
So hold on. They're not really serious about this, right? There's not going to be like a duel, like a duel, right?
Oh, they are deadly serious.
Idiots.
Borhall would have not dared to challenge Amila if not.
Mm-hmm.
The Odlum family has held duels in the past. It is something of a family tradition.
Oh, so stupidity just runs in the family. All right. Okay. Let's get started.
Very
Let's get
good.
this over with.
Let us begin.
Yep.
Your primary duty as Amila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Amila apologizes to Borhall and he accepts, the duel may not move forward. As for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borhall as challenger reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns?
No concerns here.
Very good. If that is all, we will break here and see to our duties.
Roger that.
Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off.
Are duels like a normal thing here?
Duels were quite common 100 years ago, but have become more rare with each passing generation.
Of course.
At this point, the Odlum family is the only one that still takes part in this custom.
All right.
Report back to me when you have spoken with the brothers. We will discuss your secondary duty then.
All right, we got to go talk to a couple of idiots. And basically kind of figure out why we would want to stop them from killing each other, you know.
Sometimes it feels like we're not making any progress.
Mm-hmm.
Armiger.
Armiger.
Mm-hmm.
There was never a time when I was old enough to be allowed to drink alcohol.
Ah, look who it is. I will not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother. The answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned.
You seem eager to die.
Why are you so sure that I will die? I have been in plenty of scraps
I see
on the
it.
streets.
I see it in
I
your
am not
eyes.
some sheltered pushover like my brother.
All you got to do is say you're sorry. Why is that so difficult? Especially since you effed up. Selling your own mother's ashes? And you don't feel bad about that? I feel like killing you myself.
He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize?
Because you are the one that
Paul
screwed
likes to
up.
paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother? It is not fair. He should be the one begging for my forgiveness.
For what? For you need to forgive him for getting mad about the most asinine thing that you've probably done among a list of asinine things that you've done? You know, nothing good was going to come from this duel. So what do you got? What are you trying to prove here?
You cannot just turn your back on family like Borhall has done to me.
Has he?
And now he wants to kill me. If he wins, I hope the guilt of what he has done will rot him from the inside out. And if I win, it is justice.
Wait a minute, what's worse? Stealing from your family or getting mad at them? God, you sound like so many people out there today. All right, you seem to have made up your mind.
Yes, I have. I am ready to fight and to die, if that is what the great serpent wills.
Oh, I think he
Perhaps
stopped
Borhall was
looking at you a
depending on
long
me
time
being a
ago, bro.
coward. Perhaps he did not truly believe this duel would go on. Unfortunately for him, I am no coward.
Yeah, you are, bro. Yeah, you are. In truth, I don't even know why I'm trying to convince this guy not to kill.
What is it? I need to prepare.
You should call off the duel. You'll end up regretting it if you don't.
I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amila's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end.
And if you knew it was going to end up like this, why didn't you intervene?
Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times. It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean. Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family name down with him.
All right. Well, it seems you made up your mind. I'll leave you to it.
If that is all, you may take your leave.
All right, we got to go find what's her name.
How are you handling everything?
I'm doing just fine.
Fair?
Neither agreed.
While disappointing, I am not surprised. Those brothers are stubborn as groats.
Mm-hmm.
But you may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed.
I don't know that I want to.
Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that the duelist will imbibe prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer. Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life. You have one final chance to stop this.
You are placing both of their lives into our hands. This responsibility is not fair.
What is unfair about saving 2 lives?
Why do I have to do this?
Tradition decrees that the second of the challenged prepares the ceremonial drinks. I, as the challenger's second, will lead the duelist in a final prayer. We must follow tradition closely so as to not arouse suspicion. If Borhall is wary of us, he will remove us as second and simply hire others. And the bloodshed will move forward unchallenged.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's not gonna go until I...
How did you fare?
Yeah, see? They're stubborn and insane. The duel's still up.
But listen to me very carefully.
Yeah,
As you are preparing, this duel is it. You have one.
You are placing both.
What is unfair? This is no time for. Great, sir.
Okay, so I think it forces you to do it. Just in case, though, we're gonna quick save this Chumpy. And not only are we gonna quick save it, we're gonna hard save it too. Right there. Alright. There you go. Alright. There we go. Tranquilize nobody. Are we gonna get to fight Danica?
Need me for something? Is everything ready?
Everything's ready, but you sure about this?
I am sure. If everything is ready, then it is time to move forward. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared?
I am ready.
It is time. Nothing we can do now but observe and hope for the best.
You know, that sigh sounded like she kind of knew we didn't do it. You know? Should we take some stuff? Alright, let's get in here. Bird's eye view. I think they're busy.
To your health, brother.
And may the great serpent have mercy on your soul, Amila.
Did they just stick the cups in their butt?
Tell me, brother, will you be able to live with yourself?
Shut up. You brought this on yourself.
Pray that you lose, brother. If I am to die, my ghost will never let you rest.
So be it.
Oh, she giving us that eye. She like, wait, would you didn't? Oh, that was delayed.
It is done. May Amila's tormented soul finally find rest in death.
What happens now?
You have fulfilled your duties as second, and will receive your payment in full. As for Danica and I, we must prepare Amila's body for cremation.
Can't believe you actually did that.
I can hardly believe it myself. But Amelia was out of control. What happened today was inevitable.
Ugh, this should not have happened.
Oh, shut up.
What have you done? You were supposed to tranquilize them both. You were supposed to scuttle the duel.
What?
Fool. Amila is dead because of you.
He's dead because of himself. Your anger is misguided. You should have done more to end this. You should have done more to help Amila.
You.
Yeah.
Stop it, Danica. I did nothing wrong. This tranquilizer would have only delayed the inevitable anyway.
This is... I am done. Tend to your brother yourself.
Yeah, get out of
Don't
here.
let Danica shame you. What you did was honorable. Amila accepted the duel, and you let it play out fairly. You did nothing wrong.
Oh, I know I didn't do anything
Your
wrong.
duty as a second has ended. You served Amila honorably, and I thank you for that. Now, I'm sure you are eager for your promised payment. It was well earned. But now I am afraid I must ask you to leave. It is time for me to tend to my brother's body. Farewell.
Farewell.
A credit for your thoughts, as they say.
You got nothing to say about that? Come on.
Take care of yourself.
All right, let's go. Don't be surprised if Danica's out here waiting to lay us low or something.
The Great Serpent will deliver us from this. I know it.
Okay. I'm going to say, who am I to argue? Who are you, citizen?
Do not move. You have committed a grave offense, citizen.
I am sorry, please, have mercy. I am starving, I cannot sleep. I cannot think due to my hunger.
You are not the only one suffering. Your actions have deprived another of precious food. You will await your punishment at the security center. Come along.
No, no, please!
Move!
Move.
Never in his worst nightmares could I imagine Jinan Barun saw a future like this.
Check this out. Where the heck is she going? Alright, well, can't worry about it right now. Citizen. But you see how, like, just empty it is here? There should be more mourners. There should be more people protesting. you know, congregating like little groups, you know.
Perhaps it is not so where you are from, but we demand law and order here. Remember that.
Really? I just watched two men try to kill each other. And then another man stealing food over there. How's your law and order going?
We will all be lucky to see the end of the year.
Really?
Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir. And given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment.
Yeah.
To what do I owe the honor, Armiger?
I was sent to whip you into shape. You know, like, what's going on around here?
At the moment, obviously a great deal of nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Have
saying.
the High Council to thank for that.
Mm.
Politics and expedience rarely pair well.
Well, the High Council told me to help you with your project, though. So at least they're getting around to something.
Well, well.
Right?
Progress, at last. Then your arrival is even more momentous than I'd believed. I will spare you much of the technical detail.
Okay.
I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself.
Okay.
One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions, things have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations.
That is never
And
the
so,
way of politics.
Construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
That's why you got to get rid of all politicians. All right, well, nobody's complaining about the past. It's time to move forward.
Indeed. All must serve.
Hallelujah, brother. All must serve.
I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time
Me
to
too.
get to work.
Yes, it is.
If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. Doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here. Make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
All right, bro. I'll get right on it.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work.
Hey, man.
House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid.
Okay.
It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device.
Mm-hmm.
House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her.
Mm-hmm.
And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can.
Mm-hmm.
These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Well, it certainly has the potential to redefine what we know about the universe, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with
that sounds
varying
like fun.
properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
Yeah. You had me at explosive mixture, bud. You had me at explosive mixture.
Well, then allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
If you got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it, tell you.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were...
Oh, it just takes you back down the same thing. It certainly has potential to redefine.
Yes.
Right.
It does
okay.
nothing to me. We
I got
haven't...
you. I got you.
Second,
I got you.
these horror...
Yeah.
We
Are
have
you going to give me more?
Well, they have no...
You right? Okay. All right. Improving technology against enemies outside our universe. Sounds like a great plan.
I do hope you are not... The process is simple enough that any industry...
Right.
And depending on...
Okay. All right, man. Okay. So, let's see. Did he give us any, or do we have to make them? That looks gross. All right. Funding notice. Has brought my attention as matter has been. Okay, so this is what he's given us. And a vial of tranquilizer. Whoops. All right, what do we got? Did he give us any? No, so we have to make them. Okay. Let's see. What's over that way? Can you tell us what's over that way? All right, that's House Kadik. I think we want to start with House Bethal.
I rarely have the patience for that thing.
Not sure why you don't have the patience for this thing. It's awesome. It's awesome when you're part of a team. Everything. Okay. Alright, so I think we're heading this way. We're gonna head towards House Bethal. The reason I'm doing House Bethal first is House Kadik, although they're pretty much all kind of lengthy, I think House Kadik is the one that actually kind of annoys me the most.
I'm not sure what to make.
Hopefully the soldiers are all out on missions or patrols, and not
But we'll do it second. That way we're starting off the session, our episode with them, because it'd probably take an entire episode to do Kadik. How's Kadik?
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Okay. Not really in the market for weapons anyway, but okay. Good to know.
Foolish Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city.
Warden?
Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only lessen.
Okay, that's years.
I know you're angry, but you can't let personal
Remain ever vigilant. Heresy must be exposed.
This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house. If you are not a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here.
Oh, I belong here, all right. Hello to you too.
Truly, you are a heretic with no regard for respect.
Well, show some and I'll show
Forgive my
some.
brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late.
Apparently.
Victor, this is a Nazgul's chosen. You recall Lovik sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, and until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider.
Sounds like a poor excuse not to help the council.
You have no idea what you speak of. You are an outsider.
Yeah.
You have no understanding of our house.
Apparently, your house is effed up. I understand more than you know. See, I'm that discreet third party that you've been looking for.
It is a rare moment when prayers are so specifically answered, but it is not for me to question his will. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the Great Serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment.
Is he?
What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
Killing Varric for leaving just sounds a little bit extreme.
Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice.
Okay.
All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death.
True that. If it's the law, it's your law. It's the law.
And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
True story.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedic and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him.
Hmm.
My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Vedic has a signet ring with House Bethal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
See that you get it done. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Vedic's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
I'll see to it.
Good. And remember, absolute discretion. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Vedic for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
You didn't have anything to say?
The incident was a terrifying show of the serpent's power.
No, the incident is a terrifying show of humanity's stupidity.
All I am saying is that I am not pleased with the recent outcry.
Will I ever see my family?
The Great Serpent would not have done this unless truly necessary. You must not doubt his intentions.
Borhall will not show it, but Amila's death will damage him. You could have stopped this.
You too.
I don't need any free drinks from you. This railing is taken. And no, I'm not looking for company.
Really? I'm not here to visit, though. Looking for Barrett.
Oh, of course. Who would be looking for me anyway? And why should I know anything about the heir apparent? I'm nobody. Ask him yourself, if you find him.
You know, from your tone, you know him better than you let it on.
Do I?
Yeah.
Perhaps at one point, I thought I did.
Mm-hmm.
Varric. One day we're inseparable. And the next, I've searched all of Dazra for him. But he's gone. Couldn't even leave a note. That means he either doesn't want to be found or... well, I prefer not to think about it.
Surely you found something out while you were searching.
So, what if I did? Like I said, he doesn't want to be found.
I could help you.
Are you sure?
I am total sure. Look, if he's out there and he's injured, I got the training to save him.
Great Serpent. Let him be okay.
All right. There must be something you missed.
Sure, but what? All right, fine. But I'm only telling you this because I want him to be safe.
Okay.
I never found out where he is. But I know someone who might.
Okay.
His name is Tain Salavea.
All right, where can I find this Tain?
Hard to say right now, but Tain's a regular. If you stay a bit, you can't miss him. Just promise me you'll let me know if you find Varric.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
You want to? Should I buy you a drink or
I
something?
just want to see him walk through that door.
All right, that's not tame. All right, let's sit, chill for a minute.
One for me, and one for you, Jenna.
No, Eggy. You have already had several.
Ah, what can I say? Nobody makes a drink like you do. Come now. Just one more drink? I do not wish to say goodbye just yet. I have fallen under your spell.
Excuse me,
Hope
bud.
things start looking up soon around here.
Same.
Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently?
And that's me. Oh, dang.
Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing.
Then, I mean, you're not at the promise, but they speak to you, bruh.
I guess when you're part of the supply chain, they make a few exceptions. There's not a lot of people in the import-export business when it comes to Dazra, and they aim to keep it that way. But believe me, it wasn't any short amount of time before they let me roam these streets.
Nice to see a fellow outsider around here.
Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention.
It has been interesting.
It sure has, to say the least. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
Well, I'd like to enlist your help in finding Varric Bethal.
Varric Bethal, huh? That's no small name around here. Well, I guess that depends, Armiger. Who wants to know?
Why would that matter?
I consider Varric a bit of a friendly acquaintance. I know enough about the guy to care about his physical well-being, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I do. Of course.
Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Bethal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out.
All right. It's a deal.
Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races.
All right. Let's go.
After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
All right. Now, there's going to be 3 of us. I don't know where the west gate is. I think the west gate is over that way. All right, how are we going to do this? You can't ride with me. Gosh darn it. All right, man. We need to head out the west gate there. Which means let's fast travel over there. Okay. So the west gate is just over this way. Alright, be ready for some fighting. We're gonna have to fight our way.
Alright, let's get this baby burning. It's not a big rain, so just keep heading northwest to dodge roads.
I think I hear his tracker. Where did my thing go? Wait, where's he at? We have to talk to him. Follow the tracker's ping. Oh. So there's not a marker? There is not a marker. So we have to listen to the ping. We're gonna head towards this abandoned camp.
Did something catch your eye? Or are you just checking?
Oh man.
Best not to leave anything useful behind. There seems to be a path up. We should follow it.
What is that flashing light? See that? Right, there's a hidden camp over here. How do we get to Station Line of Perseverance? The hidden camp is right there, so we gotta figure out what that flashing. Yeah, there's a path somewhere that we maybe missed. Where we should have turned off. Can't get through out of here. That ain't it. Oh wait, no, does that wait? Did we just? Oh.
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
Alright, the bloodstain is large, but it is hard to tell how much blood was lost. There's no body, so the victim may still be alive. This is entry 2. As expected, I didn't sleep well last night. At least this morning I can turn to my camp and think of what to do next. Planning ahead certainly paid off. I have been slowly building up this area ever since Tane and I first discussed plans to get me off of Rhona. I figured I need a safe place if I had to leave unexpectedly and lay low. I have the tracking device he gave me, so I can only hope he puts 2 and 2 together. In the meantime, I'm hoping to distract my mind by organizing my new temporary home here. Who knows how long it might be before Tane finds me. Here's entry 1. I've done it. I've left. My father is furious. I've never seen him so angry. I always figured he knew this day was coming, but perhaps he's just that delusional. This proves he'd never see things my way, that I made the right decision, but my mind still bombards me with questions. Did I act too quickly? What about Victoria and Luther? What about Eggy and B? What about my father? What will my father do now? My only hope for sleep at this point is that exhaustion will simply take me. Alright, engineering. This is the tracking device that Thane gave Varric. Thane turned off the ping when you arrived, but if Varric left the tracker here, he left it in a hurry. It's useless now, but you salvaged some materials. Alright, I think we got Thane at some point. This creature's long body looks as if it's made of tentacles and bones. Its sharp teeth and multiple eyes make it look especially alien. The footprints are sporadic, but the tread tells you that they are only from one person. Final prints head west. Varric must have fled the camp after attempting to put up a small fight. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. They hit hard. I don't know where it's going to put us, because we haven't been saving. And once again, I knew the fight was coming. And once again, I'm just, the sad part is I do this a lot, whether I'm playing Skyrim, Fallout, this one, it's like you have the ability to save, you see? And yet I never do. I just never do. And it's like, why? It's like, you know, you need to save. And it just isn't. You would think after, 15 years of Skyrim, 10 years with Fallout, 2 years with Starfield, it would be ingrained in you to just constantly save. Nope, not at all. Not at all.
All right, let's get this baby buried. She's got a
And the worst part is,
keep heading northwest of Dazra until we pick some.
Did something catch your eye?
mm-hmm,
Or
right
are
there.
you just checking?
Right there.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
gonna have to buy a crap ton of ammo.
Tracker says this is it.
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
All right. Are you kidding me? All right, let's see if we can salvage this. Oh, here we go. So, weren't able to salvage it, but luckily we did save. Well, we kind of knew My experience is a lot of times when you die and the game has to restart right from there, and it not really restart but reload right there, you're on shaky ground from that point on. All right. Oh, luckily, because I didn't look. I was late. Where are you? Did somebody finally do something? Somebody finally do something. Because I was extremely late and I got lucky. That I don't know what that flashing is. I honestly don't really know what that flashing is. Because part of me doesn't think. You see that? I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. There you go. Well, that's a 4. Was there really only one? Did it decide that we died enough so it was only going to give us one?
Something may be nearby.
Something may be nearby. Where's Tame?
2 arms, 2 legs. Still good to go. All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things.
Well, just wait until you see a Terramorph.
Terror, what? I think I'll pass. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything?
Bloodstains, footprints. He was definitely here.
Damn. Hate to think he had to take on those things by himself. Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us.
Yeah, we track him. He's injured, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Sounds like a plan. And hopefully that injury slows him down enough for us to catch up. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
Wait. That is so annoying. Okay. Footprints here, less sporadic. You can tell that someone rested here and then headed to the northwest. Doesn't help. It doesn't help that they're level 300. That's 2. Where's the other one? Freeze already. Is there more? They're just popping up all over the place.
Damn. Not a
Spacers. At least they freeze. Let me over here. A spacer titan. Come on over here. Get some lunch. Right there. I tried to tell you where the lunch was. All right, let's get out of here. We needed to die there. I made the mistake. See, it gets too convoluted. It really does. It's like, okay, we're going to fight, then let us just fight. But don't jump in and then get astray, and then all of a sudden you're going to aggro against us. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, what we're going to do is we're going to clear out this camp. We're going to go pick up the trail. And then obviously next time around we're going to go find them. Got to be kidding me. And of course, so basically next time we're gonna set this off, kill this thing, and then pick up the trail. That's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. Peace.